Hello students, I am Pooja Anand Gaikwad, lecturer, Civil Engineering Department from Brahmadev Dada Mane Polytechnic, Belati, Solapur. Today we will study Introduction to Course Public Health Engineering, Code 22504 of the program Civil Engineering, 5th semester. First we will see teaching and examination scheme. There are total 7 subjects in the 5th semester. Fourth subject is Public Health Engineering. Its course abbreviation is PHE. Course code is 22504. There are weekly 3 lectures and practicals of 2 hours per batch. Total 5 credits. For this particular subject, we have theory examination of 70 marks. The duration for this theory examination is 3 hours. The passing criteria for the theory examination is minimum 28 marks out of 70 marks. There are 2 tests conducted per semester which carries 20 marks each. After completion of class test, average of the 2 tests is taken and it is added to the micro project marks. And you will get marks, that is out of 30 marks in the theory progressive assessment. It carries total 100 marks for theory. It also has a practical examination. There is external oral practical examination of 25 marks at the end of semester. The minimum passing marks for the practical examination is 10 marks out of 25 marks. Again, there is progressive assessment for practical, that is term work. It means during the semester you will have to perform total 12 experiments or practicals. These practicals will be assessed during the semester. Each practical carry 25 marks and finally the term work will be given out of 25 marks. And the minimum passing criteria is 10 marks. Therefore, for practicals, it carries total 50 marks. After adding theory and practical marks, the grand total becomes 150 marks. Public Health Engineering carries total 150 marks. The semester has total 1000 marks. Rationale of the subject. This subject has been introduced in the diploma syllabus because as a civil engineer, we are constructing. Simultaneously, we must take proper care of our nature. So to understand the different aspects of environment, we study public health engineering. The environment and public health engineering works for minimizing the impact of engineering and technology on the natural resources. To keep the environmental balance which gets affected by technological upgradation. Rapidly increasing urbanization is stretching resources and infrastructure and threatening environmental quality. In this era of rapidly growing population and technology, we should use limited resources judiciously to ensure minimum adverse effect on environment. To maintain better public health, one must have safe quality of drinking water supply, effective methods for disposal of domestic and industrial waste, and pollution-free environment. Need of clean and safe drinking water is a basic of life, and proper disposal of wastewater also adds on for green and healthy environment. The detailed knowledge about various sources of supply, that is water supply, quality parameters of public health, that is public water purification, and conveyance of water will be useful in planning suitable water supply scheme for town or cities. Proper knowledge of sources, purification, and conveyance, that is transportation of water, allows useful planning of water supply scheme. Topics on domestic sewage, conveyance of sewage in sewers, analysis and treatment of sewage will be useful for safe disposal of this waste. Proper knowledge of analysis and treatment and transportation of sewage results in proper sewage disposal. Emerging trends in sanitation and water supply will provide latest know to the students. Updation is a form of increased knowledge with value. Thus, the subject will be helpful in bringing up general public health to desired safe level in respect of water supply and disposal of waste. Public health is considered from aspects of water supply and disposal of waste. Competency. Now we will use or see competency of the course that the student will inculcate after the completion of this course. The aim of this course is to help the student to attain the following industrial identified competency through various teaching learning experiences. The competency for public health engineering is execute the efficient water supply and sanitation system. Course outcomes. Course outcomes are the factors that the student will learn after the completion of the course. There are total 5 course outcomes which represent respective 5 units of this course. First course outcome is C504.1. Identify the sources and characteristics of water and wastewater. For disposal of wastewater and to use the water in a better and easily accessible manner, we study its sources and characteristics. Second course outcome is 504.2. Estimate the quantity of drinking water and wastewater generated. Estimation of water means knowing the quantity of drinking water that will be provided to the users. Estimation of wastewater means or which is required for calculating the size of pipes which is used for disposal of sewage. Third course outcome is C504.3. Draw labeled system of plumbing for building sanitation. For understanding plumbing in detail. Fourth course outcome is C504.4. Draw the flow diagram for process of treatment of waste, water and water. For understanding process of treatment of water and wastewater in detail. Fifth course outcome is C504.5. Identify various accessories for efficient conveyance and distribution of water. Transportation and distribution of water to the users in a better and effective way. Practical outcomes or practicals that students have to perform during the course study. There are total 16 practicals outcomes as shown in the table, out of which we have to complete total 12 practicals. Respective unit number for practical outcomes is also represented by the table. Each student will be given apparatus or instruments. Each student will be given with procedure, formula, calculation and other necessary details to perform practicals. Now we will see syllabus. There are total 5 units. First unit is sources, quantity and quality of water. Source of water, surface and subsurface sources of water table, that is intake structure, definition and types, factors governing the location of an intake structure, types of intakes. Quantity of water, need to protect water supply, flow diagram of water supply scheme, function of units, demands of water, factors affecting rate of demand, variation of water demands, forecasting of population, methods of forecasting of population, simple problems of forecasting of population, design period, estimating of quantity of water supply required for city or town. Quality of water, need for analysis of water, characteristics of water, physical, chemical and biological. Testing of water for total solids, hardness, chlorides, dissolved oxygen, pH, fluoride, nitrogen and its compounds. Bacteriological test, E. coli, B. coli index, MPN, sampling of water, water quality standards as per IS 10500. We have respective unit wise unit outcomes. Second unit is purification of water. In this unit we will cover purification of water, screening, types of screens, aeration, objects and methods of aeration, plain sedimentation, sedimentation with coagulation, principles of coagulation, types of coagulants, jar test, process of coagulation, types of sedimentation tanks, clarifoculator, filtration theory of filtration, classification of filters, slow sand filter, rapid sand filter, pressure filter, construction and working of slow sand filter and rapid sand filter, disinfection, objects, methods of disinfection, chlorination, application of chlorination, that is chlorine, forms of chlorination, types of chlorination practices, residual chlorine and its importance. Orthotolidine test, Flow diagram of water treatment plants. Miscellaneous water treatments, water softening, defluoridation techniques, advanced water treatments, electrolysis, reverse osmosis. Third unit is conveyance and distribution of water. In this unit, we will cover conveyance, types of pipes used for conveyance of water, choice for pipe material, types of joint, types of valves, their use, location and function on a pipeline, distribution of water, methods of distribution of water gravity, pumping and combined system, service reservoir, functions and types, layouts of distribution of water, dead end system, grid iron system, circular system, radial system, their suitability, advantages and disadvantages. Unit 4 is domestic sewage and system of sewerage. In this unit, we will cover building sanitation, necessity of sanitation, necessity to treat domestic sewage, definitions, sewage, sallage, types of sewage, definitions of the terms related to building sanitation, water pipe, rainwater pipe, soil pipe, sallage pipe, vent pipe, building sanitary fittings, water closet, Indian and European type, flushing cistern, wash basin, sinks, urinals, trap types, quality of good trap, system of plumbing, one pipe, two pipe, single stack, choice of system, principles regarding design of building drainage, layout plan for building sanitation fittings, drainage plan, inspection and junction chambers, their necessity, location, size and shape, maintenance of sanitary units. Systems of sewerage and sewer apparatuses. Types of sewers, self-leaning velocity and non-scoring velocity, laying, testing and maintenance of sewers, manholes and drop manhole, component parts, location, spacing, construction details, sewer inlets, street inlets. Fifth unit is characteristics and treatment of sewage. In this unit, we will cover analysis of sewage, characteristics of sewage, BOD, COD and its significance, aerobic and anaerobic process, Maharashtra pollution, that is Maharashtra Pollution Control Board norms for the discourage of treated sewage, object treatment and its flow diagram, treatment of sewage, screening, grit removal, skimming, sedimentation of sewage, sludge digestion, trickling filters, activated sludge process, disposal of sewage, oxidation pond, oxidation ditch, septic tank, details and design criteria, recycling and reuse of domestic waste. Question paper specification table. The table represents various marks carried by each unit. First unit carries 12 marks, out of which 4 marks are of R level. R level means remember level. 8 marks are for U level. U level means understanding level. And for particular first chapter, that is first unit, application level has no marks allotted. Similarly, unit 2 carries 18 marks, unit 3 carries 10 marks, unit 4 carries 18 marks, unit 5 carries 12 marks. In this way, the question paper will be of 70 marks for theory examination. Learning resources. This is the list of books that we will refer in this course study. First, Environmental Engineering Volume 1 and Volume 2, Garg SK, Khanna Publications, Khanna Publishers, New Delhi. Second, Water Supply and Sanitation Engineering, Burdi GS, Burdi G, JS, Dhanpat Rai and Sons. Third, Environmental Pollution Control Engineering, Rao CS, New Age International Private Limited, Publishers. Fourth, Environmental Engineering, Technologus, George McGraw Hill Publishers.